guys, what's up? My name is Tess if you are new. If you're returning, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for tuning in. It's so good to see you. So I know right now is kind of a strange time. If you're watching this from a future date, we are undergoing the coronavirus pandemic right now, and I know with that, especially those of us who are naturally very empathetic, we feel a lot with our hearts. I think that's a lot of estheticians, by the way, and myself included. I think we are very susceptible to feeling the energies around us, kind of absorbing those, and in general, if you are a little bit anxious and nervous, I think right now a lot of people are feeling that at an all-time high, and I think it's just a very bizarre time. It's not often, I mean, never have I gone to a store and seen the shelves barren and without things that are basic needs: soap, toilet paper, food. It's a little bit surreal, and it's unusual that we can't do our normal routines, going to work. A lot of us are working from home, going to the gym, even trying to minimize things like going to the grocery store, going out in public, going to restaurants, going to a coffee shop, social gatherings with friends. We are all, I think, recoiling a little bit, and I think it does take a toll. So I'm making this video just as much for me as for you. YouTube is my safe haven, and it is so nice to kind of step away from that world and get to talk to this community, which is supporting, loving. It's a shared group of it's a group of people who share the same passions and interests, so it's so special and near and dear to my heart. And I've kind of been away from the camera for a little bit, dealing with this outside stuff and with my health. My heart goes out to anybody affected by this, anybody dealing with an autoimmune disease, anybody who's older or is just compromised with their health. I feel for you especially. I feel for all the estheticians out there right now. We are in a high risk position, as are a lot of people, but we are given the power of touch, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And at this time, it's a very at-risk type of job. So my heart goes out to everyone working right now and doing their best to uphold those measures of safety and sanitation. You are providing people with, you know, peace and calm of mind, which I think is so, so important. I wanted to talk about a few things I'm doing at home to ease my own anxiety and to pamper myself. So I want to pass on my favorite products to you. I always try to preach about your health, your wellness, and self-care. And to me, that's just as important as the technical aspects of being an esthetician. And I think it's important as an esthetician to preach that, especially to younger people entering the career, because you give so much of yourself and you need to fill your own cup too, so that, you know, you can give back with all of your heart and all of your energy and do the best you can with your job. So without further ado, I wanted to kind of get into some of these products. I hope everyone's safe, healthy, and taking care of yourself, and let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, I want to start off talking about hair, which is ironic because I kind of look like a wet dog right now, but I have been doing my self-care and my hair routine from home. And no, I'm not a hairstylist. This is just what I do. I've bleached my hair for years and years. I naturally have very thin, kind of brittle, dry hair, but it's been the healthiest it ever has been this year and as of late, thanks to this routine. So just going to pass on these products, and they are all professional products and products that my hairstylist has recommended. So I'll just share them with you. And I know a lot of people use Olaplex. I like to shampoo with the number 4, and then I go ahead and kind of use this next one as a little bit of a mask. It is the number 3, and this is like a protein bond rebuilder from what I understand. I believe all of these products do that a little bit. It says they repair, strengthen, and hydrate all hair types. This is the conditioner, and these are the little travel size. They also have larger sizes. I have both small and large for when I travel or go to the gym. They have changed my hair, so I am obsessed. Another product I thought was worth mentioning, I used this for the first time this week, and my coworker Lizzie asked if I had gotten my hair done, and I had just used this silver shampoo. If you struggle with finding a good toning shampoo, if you are blonde or have like gray or silver hair, this is my favorite. I've tried a lot of them, and this is the only one I found that doesn't make my hair feel dry and that I feel I can truly see the benefits of. It really does look like I got my hair lightened. It just looks refreshed when I use it, so I'm a big fan, and I usually leave this on for about a minute or a minute and a half, and then I go on to my conditioner and routine. These are the products I'm using after the shower. Trust me, you guys, there's something about washing your hair, especially if you tend to go a few days without doing that. I feel like it just brings me back to life again, and it makes me feel like a human. So maybe go wash your hair if you are feeling a little bit down. I feel like there's something so therapeutic about it. But when I do get out of the shower, this is the little detangler primer I have been using from Oribe, and I love it. It's very light. I'm able to use it all over on damp hair, and that just helps to minimize the breakage of my hair, which is something I'm really trying to pay close attention to. I use the wet brush. I tend to start at the bottom and go slow. I'm trying not to wear my hair in high ponytails as much anymore because I've really seen the damage of bleaching my hair, so I'm really trying to just be very, very cautious, use soft hair ties, all of that. So I spray this in my hair after the shower, and then I have been making a little cocktail, which is something my hairstylist kind of showed me how to do. This is what she uses after she finishes coloring and shampooing my hair. So she makes a little cocktail of the number 6, which is this Olaplex leave-in reparative styling cream. She mixes it with the Olaplex number 7, which is a little oil. Don't need a lot of either. I would say minimize how much you use on the scalp, but this just ensures my ends are really hydrated and it makes my hair look smooth and glossy and shiny and healthy, but not weighed down, so I'm a big fan. Okay, and next I'll get into some skincare, which I will say is my expertise, and these products are a great way to achieve kind of that like at-home spa feeling and results. These are professional products and products I use in my treatment room, and they're phenomenal. Let's start off with the bamboo enzyme. I know scrubs can be very controversial, and the thing I tell my clients is you want to look for a scrub that has totally even, non-abrasive, spherical particles. So not the St. Ives scrub, but this is a really safe alternative. It's more of a buff and polish if you are looking for a little bit of a physical exfoliant that is not going to harm the skin or cause little micro cuts. So this again is the bamboo enzyme, and it is by Dermaplus, the medical spa that I work at. You can purchase Dermaplus online if you mention my name, Tess, in the notes, by the way, before checkout. It just really supports me. Totally up to you. Not sponsored, but it does support me if you want to support an esthetician. So this is the scrub, and this also has little enzymes in it derived from papaya. So if you apply this in the shower, allow it to sit on the skin for a couple seconds to a minute, the steam will really activate those enzymes, and then you can gently kind of just massage the product in. It feels wonderful. Your face feels baby soft afterwards. Clients tell me this is a standout and that it's kind of like a little at-home mini facial. So this is, again, the bamboo enzyme, little scrub. And let's get into some masks. I feel like masks are just the epitome of self-care and skincare. So if you're looking for some masks, these are ones I again recommend, not just because this is where I work, but because I think so many people will just go out and buy masks at Sephora or the drugstore, and it's really doing more harm to their barrier than good, and it can just kind of have a detrimental effect on the skin, not to mention you're spending money on things that don't really do anything for the skin. So again, my advice when it comes to skincare, one of the reasons I recommend professional products is because they have to be proven to have an effect on the skin. These products go through clinical trials, research, use the best, most potent active ingredients available on the market, and they have to make sure to back up their claims, whereas products you can buy over the counter from non-professionals don't necessarily have to live up to anything on the labels, any marketing claims. So I think in the long run, it saves you money to just invest in good professional skincare. This right here is the Dermaplus Mineral Clay Mask. It has kaolin and bentonite clays, really great clays for pulling out impurities. But what's special about this mask as opposed to other masks that might contain those ingredients is that it's also buffered with really hydrating, healing, calming ingredients like panthenol and zinc. So not only is it pulling out impurities, but it is balancing the skin, ensuring it doesn't dry out. So really exceptional clay mask if you are looking for one. And the last product, these three little products in the black bottles, by the way, are Dermaplus. So this is our recovery gel. I use this religiously, probably on a day-to-day basis, whether it is on puffy eyes, whether it is to calm and hydrate my skin post-workout, if I'm feeling a little dry, if I am red. This is my go-to. It's a very healing and hydrating aloe-based mask. You might even feel it kind of penetrate past any little micro tears or fissures or trauma in the skin as it is healing and repairing. Some people feel more activity with this one. If you're super sensitive, may cause a little bit too much sensation for you. However, when I put it on, I honestly don't feel anything, but even damaged skin can use it and it will repair that skin. However, if you have an allergy to aloe or you are ultra sensitive, maybe not the best. Otherwise, it's a very powerful healing mask. Last I will mention is this Image Ageless Total Overnight Retinol Mask. I ran into an old classmate at the San Jose Skin and Body Show this year, and everyone was raving about this mask. It seemed like so many people in my class had tried this and loved it, so I bought it. I think it's a really nice product, especially if you are just getting into retinol. It is a professional grade mask, but it is a product you can take off after 20 minutes or so. You don't have to leave it on overnight. However, I will say I believe there is a big difference in professional grade retinols versus over-the-counter options. The retinol doesn't have to go through any chemical process to deliver that vitamin A to the skin, so it is more effective. But again, ease retinol into your routine. If you have, you know, a somewhat of a strong skin that could handle a little bit of retinol and you want to start introducing it, I think this is a really nice product. I will alternate between using this and my Retin-A, but this is just more of like a mask formula. And again, vitamin A has so many benefits for the skin. It increases that cell turnover, which helps to brighten, even out the complexion, minimize fine lines and wrinkles, and helps to reduce acne by really keeping the skin clean, clearing out that debris by turning over the cells. So I'm a big fan of retinols if you can use them, and this is a really great mask to do so. It just leaves the skin feeling really soft and supple. My last little skin products I have here are the Dermaplus Skin Oil. This is 100% squalene derived from olives. I love this oil because it is one of the non-comedogenic oils, meaning your skin is less likely to be prone to congestion from using it. I talk a lot about oils and why I think they should be used as a treatment not every day. Maybe if you are a super dry skin type living in a very dry climate, but I think for most people, you don't need to overuse oils. And if you do use them in a massage routine on the face or as like a little bit of a topper over moisturizer. Some people put it before moisturizer, and that prohibits the water from actually reaching the skin. So you want to use oil to kind of seal the deal, lock everything in. But I use the squalene with my Dermaplus Gua Sha. So Gua Sha, oh man, I am just such a fan. It's so effective in terms of fine lines, hyperpigmentation, really relieving that muscle tension, helps to reach a deeper layer of the skin, and you can really work out a lot of that tension, especially in trying times. This is a really good go-to. We hold a lot of tension in our jaws. This is the mandible. It's one of the strongest bones in the body, so it can take more pressure. I love doing gua sha on my clients. I feel like a lot of them haven't had it done and they're like, what's going on? What is this stone? But it's amazing, and it really helps to drain that lymph and those toxins from the body. You can start on the neck and then start working all over the face. But these two together are such a relaxing dream team. And what I love about gua sha is it really focuses on slow movements. You want to work slowly, which I think naturally just kind of helps us to relax when we are slowing down, taking our time, taking breaths. So for me, this is like my little form of meditation. Next, I quickly just wanted to pop in with a suggestion for at-home tanning. I have stopped tanning in the sun for the past, I'd say, like 2 years, and just being a California girl, I always grew up loving that really glowy look, that like Serena van der Woodsen vibe. I always want to be glowy and tan. I went to school in Orange County and I was horrible, and I used to go to tanning beds when I didn't know any better, when I was kind of prepping for events, and it's one of the things I regret most in life. I didn't even protect my face. It was so foolish, and now I will unfortunately pay the consequences. I always get my skin checked, but now I am just on the other end of the extreme, where when I'm driving, I have a UV visor, I have driving gloves, I reapply my sunscreen every 2 hours. So believe me, I get it now. I'm the biggest advocate of sunscreen, but I still want to get that glow. So this is how I do it. And I don't know about you guys, if you are at-home self-tanners, once you start, it honestly, it does make me feel better. I don't know if that's vain or not, but just throwing on a tan makes me feel, I don't know, more toned, more confident, just gives me a healthy glow to my skin. So I love it just for not only how it looks, but how it makes me feel. This is my favorite tanner I've used, and I'm a very fair skin type, so I feel like a lot of tanners, more olive tone skin types can get away with, or if you are medium to dark, I can't get away with them. But this product I find is so universal. People of all colors tend to love the shade range. I actually get the ultra dark, and even though I'm the fairest of the fair, it still looks so beautiful. I tend to put this on before going to sleep and just get cozy in sweats, but for me, this is the most foolproof self-tanner. So especially if you are a beginner to tanning and you are wanting something that's less streaky and going to be easy to apply, I really love this one. I use it with a mitt. I know some people use it with rubber gloves. Up to you. Or cut off. This is my recommendation as far as a tanner, and one of the things that's really helping me feel normal and healthy and cute right now. So next items are kind of a package deal, so I'm going to talk about them in sequence. This is like my little nighttime routine. My boyfriend knows when I get into bed, I make this drink I'm about to talk about. I put in my retainer, which I won't talk about. I put in the earplugs and the mask and put on the lip mask and take a couple drops of CBD. That is just my thing. So I'll talk about these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. So this is the drink I make when I'm kind of initiating my wind down. I get home from work, I'm ready to pop on The Bachelor for a little bit, or just ready to climb in bed. This is how I kickstart my evening. And this is a magnesium based supplement. It comes in a powder form. It's really yummy. It's a bit sour, but you can dilute it if you don't like a sour taste. This has been recommended to me by 3 naturopaths that I have now seen, and this is the product that is responsible for weaning me off really strong sleep aids. So if you are somebody who's not confident a natural supplement can help you sleep, this is what changed the game for me. And magnesium has so many benefits. I'm not a doctor, obviously, but it does have a lot of benefits you can research on your own as far as muscle recovery, relaxing the body, helping to aid digestion, keeping things moving, which affects the skin. So I'm a big fan of this, and it really helps me sleep, which we all need our sleep right now. So if you're having trouble doing so, and once I've taken my little calming supplements, I pop in these earplugs. They are the Peace and Quiet wax earplugs. And if you are somebody who lives or sleeps with a partner who snores, or just lives in kind of a noisy environment, maybe a dorm, or you have roommates, or live in kind of a hectic household, these are a lifesaver. I feel like they have been just really crucial to my relationship, to be honest. My boyfriend snores really loud. It's like his only flaw, but these are a lifesaver. I tried so many earplugs that were like the foam kind, and they just fall out of your ear. I have small ears, so I felt like nothing was ever going to work until I found these, and they're a godsend. They completely block everything out, and some of the tips I have read over the years in terms of getting really quality sleep are to try to sleep in a really quiet, cool environment and kind of initiate that nighttime routine. So I'm all about kind of doing a sequence that signals my body it's time to relax and unwind. But just blocking out all the noise has been not only therapeutic but beneficial to my sleep. So I just wanted to mention these if you are feeling like there's a lot of loudness and craziness around you. These are great. I got them on Amazon. Another goodie I got from Amazon, this is the Alaska Bear sleep mask, and from what I have heard bloggers say, this is comparable to the sleeping mask. That's about $50. This, however, is, I believe it was like about $10. It's amazing. It's still either satin or silk. It's really soft, so okay to use around the eye area. Totally blocks out all the light, which is so crucial for getting a good restful sleep, which we all really need right now, and we all need to keep our immune systems at a high. So get your sleep. These products can help. Okay guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope some of these little self-care tips and products helped you out. I'm thinking of you guys. I love you so much, and thank you for letting me come here and talk to you. So take care, and I will talk to you guys soon.